I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, raw, beans, greens, potatoes.
Hey Branco babes, it's Juliana, and no, you are not seeing double. I did dye my hair black, so me and my sister kind of look like twins now, but I am back, and I'm so sorry about the long leave of absence, but I have been going through a lot of moving things and some health situations, as well as my sister starting law school. We have just been extremely busy, so we've been trying to keep our Instagram posts up, but we're going to work getting our YouTube videos back. So I am here today with the Thanksgiving tutorial. I wanted to keep it really simple, but using kind of like earthy tones and fall tones that made like a perfect marriage of all the colors on my face. We're going in with kind of a green, hunter green with like an olive green eyeshadow to top it with some brown in the crease, and then finishing off with kind of a brownish red tone on our lips, and of course contouring and highlighting and doing all of that glam stuff. So this look will be perfect for the holiday season, whether you want to wear it for Thanksgiving or Christmas, because this will look great in pictures, and you can just wear it anywhere, to dinner, out with your friends, for anything. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. So I kind of forgot to adjust this guy right here. This is a cat condo, but it's for our two cats and they love it, and I just can't move it, but it kind of fits with my cat dress, so just like don't pay mind to it in the video. Thanks. Alright, so before I get into the tutorial, I just want to let you guys know what I put on the base of my face. So I started with the E.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I've been using this for a long time, and it's just really helped my face not be so dry, even though my skin is really dry at the moment, but it does help create a fantastic base for your foundation. Then I went in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and this is a Stay in Place makeup, and I am in the shade Cool Bone. I am the lighter shade, of course, because I've just gotten paler over the last couple of months. It's like not a shock, but yeah. So this is my Holy Grail foundation. I haven't moved from this foundation in months. It just creates a flawless matte finish. Even though I have dry skin, it doesn't really dry out my skin that much, and it just stays all day no matter what I'm doing. So it's just really awesome, and I would recommend this to anyone. Then I go in with the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer, and I am in the shade Porcelain. I heard Amanda Insing, she said this was like the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I was like, okay, like let's try this out, let's see if it's a dupe, and I honestly so agree with her. This is so amazing for under your eyes. It highlights, and it is great for baking, and it's awesome for the little base for before you bake for your face. So I'm obsessed with this. Pick it up, only like $8. It's so worth it. Then I go in, I'm actually out of my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, which I'm really sad about, but then I remembered I actually have the Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder. This was recommended in Ulta, but I found out they were actually doing a promotion, so I'm pretty sure that's why it was recommended to me for baking, but it actually works very well, and the flashback is like 0 on this, so like it's awesome. And of course this is good for your skin, so it doesn't like clog a lot of pores, and it just sets your eyes and doesn't crease or anything, so I would recommend this. It's about like on the higher side, it's about like 20 to 25, which if you want to get Laura Mercier, I would suggest that over this, but if you're at Ulta, then pick this up for sure. And then actually before all of this, I did my eyebrows. So I lined my brows with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I am in the shade Black. So yeah, I'm not used to doing my eyebrows black, so this is very new for me. And then I set it with the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, and this just gives it a nice set to keep those little loose hairs in place, because I recently got my brows waxed and they're like super thin, so like it's giving me anxiety, but this helps keep those brows in place. And to set my foundation, I actually went in with a beauty blender. This is something I have changed because I used to be like all pro brush with like everything, but I was noticing with the Estee Lauder foundation that my foundation looked streaky and I could see the lines from the brush, so I just really wasn't liking that, and I used to hate the beauty blender for Estee Lauder, so I was like, let's give it a try again, and I've just like come to love how it sets on my face. I don't see any lines anywhere, like it's just very flawless and overall great coverage, so I've been using the beauty blender again. And I think that is all. Oh yeah, one more thing. And I did prime my eyes. I used the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Eden. I am running very low on this, so I'm gonna need to pick up some more. But this has been my holy grail forever. My mom actually gave me this, and I just haven't moved away from it because it's great and it stays all day. So that is it for the base of my face, and now we will move on to our Thanksgiving tutorial.
Alright, Branko babes, so we are going to be going in with the Karity matte palette and using the shade Coquette. This is a really nice orangey tan color, which is the perfect transition shade. I use it all of the time. Going in with the Morphe R37 brush, and this is a fluffy brush that I use to blend out, and I always use it for my transition colors. So we are going to be using that color and going in windshield wiper motions and just creating a great layout for the rest of our colors. Don't be afraid if it's a little messy, like I always say. It's just there so we can put colors over it and blend it seamlessly. Now we are going to take the color Medusa, which I'm obsessed with that name. It's a very dark green, and we are going to lay that down on our lid with the M432 brush. That is a Morphe 432 brush. This color is great. I use it a lot, which I usually have never touched greens before. I never really like to play with them. But this color is so beautiful. It's just a really rich tone. It's kind of like a hunter green, but it's just captivating on your eye. And we're just going to be using this to lay it down on the lid. And this brush is perfect because it really packs the color on the lid and it holds a lot of color, so your payoff is perfect. Now I am taking the M433 brush and we are blending Medusa into our transition color. We want to make the green and brown go into each other seamlessly so all the other colors will look great on top of it. Next, I'm going in with the NYX Happy Birthday palette, and we are going to be using that top olive green shade. This has a lot of like shine in it, and it's just an awesome earthy tone that I feel like reflects, and it just looks great on top of the Medusa color. It just really brings out that green and makes the whole tone look earthy and amazing. And I feel like the shine just adds to like the holiday aspect of everything. So we're just going to be blending this out with our finger. I feel like this color lays down the best with your finger because with the brush I feel that it didn't really spread the color out evenly. So I'm using my finger, and then we will continue to blend. After using your finger, I'm going in with the M573 brush just to blend out that green color and make the lines a little better, because we know our fingers cannot do it, brushes can, but this is just to clean up our lines and blend everything together. And with everything blended, this is how your eyes should look so far. For our crease color, we are going to be using the brush E17 with the shade Huntress out of the Karity matte palette. This is a really deep brown color, and Karity, I'm obsessed with your name selection. I will just say that now. You have the best names for your eyeshadows. But this is just a really deep, like reddish brown, and I thought it was the perfect color to marry with this green. So we're just going to be blending out our crease, and I'm kind of blending this out into the outer V and then taking it in. It just creates a very nice dark shade, but it's not too much. For our highlight color, we're going to be going in with the brush M213 in the shade Luxuria from our Karity matte palette once again, and we are going to use this for our highlight color. We're going to use this color to just carve out our eyebrow bone and just really add that like burst of like kind of like a matte white above all of the other colors. Lastly, to just marry all of those colors together, we're going back in with the E17 brush, and you're going to blend the crease again just to make sure the highlight and the crease shade don't look too separated, so you just want to make those lines very seamless. And this is what our eyes should be looking like so far.
Alright, so we are done with the gist of the eyeshadow, so I want to move on to the rest of the face, but first I kind of want to talk to you guys about the new bronzer that I picked up. This is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I heard the recommendation from Kathleen Lights and Samantha Ravindal. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about, but I probably butchered her name. But they suggested this, and I'm kind of iffy on drugstore bronzers. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this or if it's going to work well, but let me tell you, this color payoff is amazing. And it smells like, like, it smells like coconuts. Like if you're on a beach and you're like sipping a pina colada, that's literally what it smells like, and that's just on your face, and I'm obsessed with it. So if you don't like scents, then like stay away from this, but I'm obsessed with this, and it doesn't make my face break out or anything due to the scent. So I would recommend this to anyone that wants something that smells super good and has a great color payoff but is for a cheaper price. So let's move into contouring and blush and highlighting.
For our contour, we're going in with the Morphe 437 brush with our butter bronzer. I am seriously obsessed with this stuff, like I just got done talking about, but it's beautiful. And this brush is actually out of Jaclyn Hill's Morphe favorites. I got the whole brush bundle. Thank you, Jason. I love you so much. But I love all of these brushes, and she said this is what she uses to contour her face. Then I am taking the contour powder up on my forehead and just blending that down to the cheeks also, because this creates warmth on our forehead, and I need that because your girl is super pale. To lay down our blush, we are going to be using the R2 with the Laura Geller Baked Blush. I'm in love with this color. I use it all of the time, and we're just going to be using this to lay it on our cheeks and put it on the apples of our cheeks just to create a nice pinky glow over that butter bronzer, and these two colors look great together. Now we are going in with the Morphe 510 brush for our highlight, and I don't know where the top of my highlight went, so I don't remember the name of it, but I'm using that highlight to go on the bridge of my nose, and then I'm hitting both of my cheeks and just building up that glow. I'm a huge highlight junkie, so I kill for a good highlight, but if you don't want that much of a highlight, don't focus that much on it. Just put a little glow to just make your cheeks pop, but I just keep layering and making that glow shine, and if you don't want it, don't worry.
So now we are going to finish up the eyes. We're going to dip back into the eyeshadow palette just to finish up the underneath. It's not going to be anything too crazy because I want to keep this simple, but we're going to do that and do our eyeliner and some simple lashes, and we will almost be done and get onto the lips. So let's move on to the rest of the eyes, and then we are almost finished.
For the last part of our eyeshadow, we're going in with the E36 brush, and we're using the same olive green shadow that we used all over our eye, and we're going to be laying this under the eye. I didn't want to put any darker colors under there because I really just wanted the green to be the focus. I thought this was a good subtle touch that didn't make it too much but still added some color under our eye. Now we're going in with the NYX Faux Whites Inner Eye Brightener in the shade Vanilla. And we are going to be putting this in our waterline. And of course, we're doing it to brighten up our eyes, as the product says. I think this just really makes our eyes pop and kind of does that doe-eyed doll look. And I'm obsessed with that with eyes. So I always use this, and I thought it was a great touch to this look.
Alright, I'm going to go put on my lashes. I am using the lashes... okay, so these are the black wispies. They're from Ardell. Don't kill me, I cannot tell which kind of lashes these are. I will look them up and have them in the description. But let me go put these on really quick and I will be right back. So the lashes are on and looking super wispy, which I'm obsessed with for this look. So I'm going to put my mascara to kind of blend my lashes and the fake lashes together, and eyeliner, and then we're going to move on to lips.
For mascara, I'm going in with the CoverGirl Total Tease mascara just to marry those lashes and my eyelashes together. I really love this mascara for everyday use. It actually makes your eyelashes look fake when you use them just on their own, so it just makes the fake lashes look that much better when layering this on top of it. For eyeliner, I will be using my Holy Grail liner, the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in black. I always use this every single day of my life. It's my favorite, and we're just using this to create a wing with this look. I know some people don't like to do eyeliner when they have lashes on, so if you want to do that, that looks beautiful, go ahead. But I just thought the wing really completed this whole look and just made our eyes come together. So I'm just going to be creating that wing and then putting that line over the band of the lashes just so it doesn't look like there's any lashes there.
Alright, so our eyes are all done. Here is the finished eyeshadow look, and last but not least, we are moving into the lips. So I'm going to be using a new shade I picked up from Miliani. I'm absolutely obsessed with their lipsticks. They're cheap, and I just love seeing all the new shades they have. And this is a shade I haven't seen before. It is number 48. I don't know how to make this jump. Yeah, number 48, and it is Tuscan Toast. It's a beautiful red color, kind of a brownie undertone, and I feel like this would be the perfect kind of marriage of all of the colors I have on my face, because I feel like it doesn't go into the Christmas zone because of course we have green on our eyes, but it just is a fall neutral, like earthy tone. So I just really love all of this color combination. So let's apply this and we will have our finished look. I will not be using any lip liner with this lipstick because I really didn't feel like it was needed. I didn't want the lips to be that much of a focus, even though it is red, but I just thought not using lip liner today was the appropriate thing to do. So I'm just putting this lipstick all over my lips and rubbing it together and creating the final look. Alright, Branko babes, this is the final look. I'm so happy with how this turned out, and it is seriously so perfect for the holiday season with the mix of greens, browns, and the red tone. I just feel like it encaptures all of what the holiday is about, and for the end of fall for Thanksgiving. So just be prepared to blow away your family with this beautiful holiday look that is subtle but also a little bit of glam. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below. We love you, and thank you for the endless amount of support.